Hello, 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 people. I thought I would do a little live chat just to kill some time. Kids are kipping, having a little snooze. I haven't got much to do. I could be reading, but I thought I'd come and do a live chat, drink my tea. Ooh. Drink my tea from the Dalek mug. See what everyone is up to at lunchtime. Everyone is up to at lunchtime on a Tuesday. Kids are sleeping. It's all very peaceful. I need to get somewhere where I can be comfy. Oh, get myself comfy. Ow. How has everyone spent their Tuesday? How has everyone spent their Tuesday? Camper Van Tales. Hello, hello. Are you guys back? Are you home now or are you on your way home? I think you left the live stream the other day just before it descended into complete chaos. And you are home. That's good. Nice to see you home safe. Did you see my message about that amazing honey that you gave us? Oh my goodness. It tastes of blossom. It's just amazing. You have some very clever bees. Oh, I just can't get comfy. I need a comfy spot. Really, I need a tripod or something, don't I? I should put it on my Christmas list. Oh, I'm very scraggy today. Do you like my penguins? I'm heading towards Christmas, but without being completely Christmassy. Yeah, I did. I got your message saying you'd lost the internet. That's the thing when you're in the middle of nowhere. It's really, really lovely, but you can't always have beauty and internet. That's probably why it's so beautiful, because it's not been built up. So as soon as they start putting internet in, there's people, and people ruin things. It was very deep, wasn't it? People ruin things. Yeah, that's honey liqueur as well. Oh my goodness, that is lovely. We've been enjoying that, and Lee's not a great honey fan as a general rule, and he's very keen on that. So we might be going off and getting some more. Oh, 5 people. Hello, 5 people. Who do we have here? You've got some real footage to edit. You must get up there. Yeah, I must get up there, but Lee's got no desire to go, so... Josh, good morning, good morning. It's lunchtime for us. Well, gone lunchtime, but good morning for you. It's only 7:58, Explorer Fever. Ah, okay, so it's 1:58 or 12:58. Somebody tell me what the time is in the UK. Hold on, I can look on my phone. 12:58, there we go. 12:58 here, so we've just done lunch and the kids have gone down for a nap. Wee Bob, how is Wee Bob today? Just munched your lunch, so you must be UK based. Have we had a chat, Wee Bob? I have a feeling we might have done. Some poignant stuff. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I really look forward to seeing your videos. You're going to have loads, aren't you? It's going to be like your Yorkshire Dales series. We're going to get to see your whole trip. I'm going to have to live Scotland through you guys, Camper Van Tales. Just catching up on everyone's videos. Well, you'll have to put aside like 3 hours for my videos, because you know what I'm like, a little bit video obsessed. Yeah, I just keep making more and more videos. Commented on a couple of videos. That will be why I recognised your name. Up in Scotland. Well, Camper Van Tales have just come back from Scotland. Oh, I see the wee Bob now. Yeah, you see that should have given it away, shouldn't it? That you're Scottish. So which part of Scotland are you from, wee Bob? Tony B. You found Camper Van Tales internet down the back of your sofa. Did you? Well, they get everywhere, those two. Always somewhere. Minxie Laura, who just out wanted to say hello. Thank you, sweetie. Where are you off to? Bit of shopping, or off to work, or off for a read? Popped to the library yesterday, but only to return a book. And I decided I've got a huge pile still to get through here, so I'm not going to go back to the library until I've got through my pile. But then I'll just buy more. Did you want me to get you that light for your reading? Oh, no. I wasn't hinting that you needed it. I was just like, I need that for my what have you. But no, you don't have to get it. I'll stick it on my Christmas list, and you're off into town. But that was very kind of you. Thank you. Oh, so you've just finished work? Yeah, I don't blame you. Go for a little wander and go and get a cup of tea or a coffee. Yeah, I know you weren't hinting. Well, if you'd like to get it for me as a gift, Laura, then I won't say no, because that's very, very kind of you. But please don't think I was hinting. When I said, oh my God, I need that, I meant that's going to go on my Christmas list, because it just looks awesome. And poor old Lee lays next to me here, and I tell Alexa to turn the lights to like 10%, which is okay for a bit, but I'm reading and he's trying to sleep, and he's like, it's burning my retinas. You're on West Coast place called Saltcoats, close to where I am generally. Oh, I didn't read that well, did I? You're on the West Coast, a place called Saltcoats, close to where I am generally, 40 minutes southwest of Glasgow. Oh, okay. Oh, it sounds like you're in quite a remote place. Is it? I don't know. Saltcoats sounds a bit kind of villagey. Got the dentist. Oh, you had the dentist. How did it go, Laura? Oh, I love you too. Lee said, I said to Lee, because he doesn't want a lot for Christmas, I said, do you want me to do you an IOU and I'll take you away for a night sometime in the new year? Because he's got his birthday 2 days after Christmas, and he doesn't even know what he wants for Christmas. And he was like, yeah, that'd be really nice, actually. Yeah, take me away for a night. And then he went, maybe we could go back to Southend-on-Sea. I was like, well, maybe we could. So, yeah, we'll definitely be back soon. You did the NC50. See, that's what I want to do. The NC500. And then to Skye for a few days. And then to Fort William. Oh, see, all those places sound awesome. Hello, Brett. How are you today? It's the second time I've said hello to you this morning. Currently writing out Christmas lists for the monsters. Do you know, my guys hardly want anything, but that's, I guess, what happens when they get older. I've got one that will be 17 in a couple of months and one that will be 13 in a couple of months. So yeah, the Christmas lists are getting very short. Uncle Brett. You had a checkup and it went okay. That's really good. Lee had the dentist yesterday. She thought he was going to have a tooth pulled, but turns out it's just slightly infected underneath. So they've given him some Corsadil, and he's still got all his teeth, which is good. Came home with the same amount that he left the house with. Simone, good morning. Actually, it's not good morning. It's good afternoon. Good afternoon. He loves the orange tans. Yeah, he does love the orange tans and the unique dress sense that is specifically regional to Essex. Not really remote as such, mainly smallish towns. Oh, okay, well that's cool, because then you've still got stuff, but you're not like, completely cut off. Wandering Womble. You haven't spoken to me since I was mean to you. How are you? To be fair, you did deserve it. Far more fanatic. I bet it's morning for you guys, isn't it? And I bet it's very early as well. How are you guys over there? Do you think the guy earlier was having a pop at me? Hope not. I would hope not. He was very cross. He really was getting in a rant, bless him. But no, I don't. I would hope he wasn't having a pop at you. That would make me cross if he was having a pop about you. It's 5 a.m. Hi, Joy. 5 a.m. My goodness, you guys are up early. I only get up at 5 a.m. if my bladder tells me I need to get up, and then I'm straight back into bed again. You have 5 monsters. Wow. Range from 16 to 10. Well, that was a busy 6 years. I can't count. That was a busy 6 years. Wow. 16 to 10. So getting more difficult to buy for. Yeah, they are more difficult to buy for, but my guys actually just kind of want money. So I think it's going to be money and then a few bits to open. Oh, right. Tell Santa what they would like. Yes, very good point, actually. Okay, Laura, have a lovely afternoon, and I will see you soon. Mwah. Say goodbye to Laura, everyone. Laura's lovely. You need to go check her out. If you're not, I think you're all probably already subbed to Laura, everyone who's in here. But if you're not, go check her out, because she's lovely. 8 a.m. where you are, Farmore. Oh, so it's not as early as I thought it might be. But 5 a.m. where Joy is. Wow, that's a big time difference for you guys. It amazes me that one country has several time zones. That just baffles my brain. You're still not talking to me. Oh, but you're kind of on my live stream, so you've got to talk to me. He was very Mr. Angry. Yes, he was very Mr. Angry this morning. I want to know what rattled his cage, as I said to him. You know, who's wound you up this morning? I have a really nice family rated channel. Thank you, Explore Fever. Yeah, most of the time it's family. To be fair, it's never not really family friendly. Sometimes some of the lads on here get a bit cheeky, but bingo on bladder. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the thing that gets me out of bed. Is that why you're up? You had no TV. Well, I'll explain why you've got so many children. Do you have a TV now? Everyone's saying hello to everyone. That's lovely. If there's anyone here that you're not subbed to, go check them out because we've got a lovely bunch of people in here today. 13 of you, in fact. That's not bad for an afternoon chit chat. They get no easier at 24. Daryl. I'm assuming it's Daryl chatting to me now. Please don't tell me that. Please do not tell me that. Brendan's looking at. Well, we're looking at buying Brendan's either small motorbike or moped, and it terrifies me. Absolutely terrifies me. Yours are 38 and 30. Is it any easier if they're 38 or 30? Don't think I'm linked up to anyone. Oh, okay. Well, a lot of the guys in here kind of are camper van guys. So Brett lives full time in a teeny tiny van. So he's, I guess, what you'd call your American nomadic lot. But he's not like an American nomadic lot at all. And then Campervan Tales and Wandering Womble, they are kind of part-time camper vanners. So they go out and see the sights and, you know, do some great videos of their travels and kind of techie stuff about how to, you know, do different jobs on the vans and how to do builds and that kind of stuff. Far more fanatic people. He does lots of sort of farmy related things. I kind of guess you'd know that from the name. I quite like his tractors. A bit of a tractor girl. Right, we will look at you, Far More Fanatic. Yes, go check him out. Especially if you like tractors, like old tractors. I mean, I see a lot of new tractors here in the village. Rob Random, how are you? It's not family friendly now. You've turned up. You see what I mean? It can be family friendly, but then I get you lot. Come on. Netflix and Amazon Prime. Oh, all your rooms. So you've gone from no TV and lots of kids to lots of TV. Yeah. I don't really watch a lot of TV. I did stop at 2 kids though. Oh, you've sent Keith to work. Well done. And you're on washing duty. Yeah, the licence is cheaper. I like that. That tickled me. Yeah, do they come with adverts? Camfantel's got you with the bell. Definitely need the bell. They do some great videos. Serving from my home. There's a name I recognise from several live streams. How are you? How far back on this am I? Serving from home. Oh, Lacey. I'm going to be rubbish with names. I'm sorry. I'll try and remember you are Lacey. Good mornings, good mornings. Discovery World, how are you today? How is London? We've got sun here, a bit further out. Binge watching TV rather than binge sex. Yeah, they just changed. They just changed their hobby. Yeah, I haven't seen my wife in 10 years. We just talk through the wall to each other. Oh, you haven't got time to talk to each other if you've got 5 kids. Idiot of the day. Jeff, how are you? Morning or afternoon, Pippa? Just getting Ethan ready for school. Well, it's afternoon for us. It is just gone 1. So yeah, we are just starting our day. Jeff is my usually my bath time live stream viewing. If anyone wants to go and check out Idiot of the Day, he does a live stream after I've finished work. What time is it for you then, Jeff, when you do that? It must be kind of middle of the day sometime. But yeah, after I finish work, I've tidied the house, I go and get in the bath, and quite often Jeff is running a live stream, and I go and chit chat to everyone. What did I miss? That's a glory hole. What did I miss, Camper Van Tales? I think I might have missed something, Daryl. Good weather today. That is good to hear. It's 8:11. Yeah, so you're just starting your day. So it's 8:11, 9, 10. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. So it's 5 hours. So yeah, it must be about lunchtime, just gone lunch. It must be about this time of day that you're doing your live stream, that I'm watching it, chilling after work. You're listening along for now. You've got things to do. Well, we'll just shout things at you, Ebob. What are you going to go off and do that's far more interesting than watching the chat on here? It can't possibly be anything. That's not a good enough excuse. Can we all shout mean things to Wee Bob? Oh, I'm the only one he can hear, isn't it? Oh, you're at work. I'll let you off then. We won't shout mean things at you. I'm wondering actually if my other half is watching. Sometimes he won't be able to hear anything I say because the machines will be too noisy at work. But sometimes he puts my live streams on while he's working. Americans have invaded your nice channel. Yeah, I'm mainly followed by Americans and English. I've got a few Canadians, so like Idiot of the Day, Jeff's Canadian. Yeah, I don't know how. I think it's because I found a few American channels and then they shared me and I shared them, and so kind of my biggest followings are American stroke Canadian, because there's a few Canadians, and then English. We have a Russian follower. You've got a Russian follower. Ooh. Does he speak to you, or is it just in the analytics it says you've got one Russian follower? Now, I tried something today. I tried to find out, because on all my videos, pretty much, I get 1 thumbs down, sometimes 2. But literally, other people have said to me, you've got someone who's literally just going on your videos and doing a thumbs down. And I was like, is it someone who, in the past, I might have annoyed? I get on with most people, but I have made a couple of mistakes in my life that will have annoyed some people, and if they want to be nasty, then I guess if they know I've got a channel, they could have done thumbs down. Or is it just a random person? So Lee messaged me with a link to a YouTube thing that basically tells you to go into analytics and then see what country your dislikes are coming from. You go into my analytics and it says I've got kind of 2 dislikes on, or 1 or 2 dislikes on most things, but when you go to the country, it says that nobody, so I've got 9 countries shown and none of those are the ones giving me a dislike. So I have no idea where this dislike is coming from. It doesn't bother me. I mean, a dislike's a dislike. It, can't please everybody. And I know it's just one person trying to be a pain in the neck. Yeah. And it's an interaction. As far as YouTube are concerned, an interaction is an interaction. Right. Where have we got to? Integrated. A couple of messages from him. Oh, that's good. It's good that they're interacting. Like World War II Yanks and like World War II Yanks and their big tanks coming over here stealing our women. Rob Random. Do not start any political war on my live stream. The world is a small place. It is now with YouTube and Facebook and all that jazz. Like, I've got so many people that I chat to in America now, and I would class them. I feel like they are my friends. I feel like, and then I think, well, I can't just go and have a cup of tea with them, which is really annoying. Can hear you now. Your hand must have been on the mic. Yeah, probably. Sorry. Sorry. How's my mum, Discovery World? Yes, my mum's very good, thank you. Yeah, she's doing well. The dislike is more than likely a troll. It's only Meg's. Meg's, I don't think... Oh, actually, have we chatted once before? I do try to remember everybody, but now my channel's getting bigger. It's actually hard to remember every name unless they come on a lot. I think we might might have chatted once before. I think it's probably a troll, and that's fine. I don't have a problem. Jojo, how are you? Are you at work? Oh no, it's morning, isn't it, for you guys? So are you just getting ready as well? I've got an image now of you and Jeff running around the house, both with your live stream. Am I synced between the two of you? Or is it like the other day when my kids and my man had me playing back to myself and it was like all out of sync, causing me to cry with laughter? Da, 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 da. Not a problem, but that weird noise was weird. Oh, did I have it up there for the whole time? Oh, that's annoying. So I've done, what, 20 minutes with a really annoying... Oh, I'm sorry, people. That was not very professional of me, was it? Like I'm professional. Right, we're on the same... So we're on Ray's Girls YouTube site. Awesome. Well, thank you for coming to join me, Megs. It was so nice to see me yesterday. Oh, Jojo. I was going to say, I don't think... Did I see you yesterday? Okay, Daryl, have a great day. Enjoy your hoovering. I hope that washing pile isn't too big. You're just getting ready. We're in different areas of the house, so I'm not sure if it is synced. Oh, you need to send him a message on here, like, go stick the kettle on, love, or, you know, something like that. Where are my shoes? Yeah, I like Ray's Girls. I mean, I'm not on Facebook very often, but I do like her Facebook group. It's good to check out new channels and see what's going on. It'd be nice if a few more people posted their videos on there, because then you get more chance to kind of see what's going on. Goodbye, Daryl. Have a nice day. Oh my goodness, I've actually caught up with the chat. How about that? It's not very often I actually catch up with live chat as it's live. I get so left behind now. 14 people watching. I'm getting quite a few people in my live streams now. It's really nice. I do enjoy having a lot of interaction on my live streams. So how is everyone spending their Tuesday? Those of you that are just starting it over the pond, and those of you that are halfway through it. You need Christmas ideas for 10 to 16-year-olds. Okay. Sort of activities or present ideas or things to do. I mean, you know, do your kids enjoy doing things? I'm thinking 16 is the same age as my eldest, but he does still like getting involved in doing things Christmassy, and, you know, he's not too old for activities. Most of his friends are too old for activities, but I wonder if it's maybe because he's grown up in a house where we always do a lot of stuff. Where's the little people today? You want to do a leaf picture? The kids are all asleep downstairs. I've got 2 today. And you'll see my video tonight. If you see my Tuesday vlog, you'll see we've been very busy doing some Thanksgiving things. So they are worn out and having a kip. How's my subs coming back up? Adventure, hi, how are you? I don't think we've chatted in ages. Yeah, my subs are at 715 currently. Yeah, I want to thank everyone who has plugged my channel, especially when I lost all my subs, because I was gutted about that. But yeah, I've come right back up and some. Heading for the 1K now. That's my next marker. Present so far, you have headphones and duvet covers. They're all different. Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? They get to that age, you really don't know what to get them. I think Kenzie wants some gaming headset. Like I said, they just want money. Brendan's got bits for his computer he wants to buy. Kenzie's got a couple of games he wants. He wants cinema vouchers, so that's quite good for teenagers. Things like cinema vouchers are quite good. Or like activities. We tend to go with things like activities. The boys will ask their aunts, instead of a present, an IOU for a trip or a day out somewhere. So like they'll take them to the cinema and then for an ice cream, or they'll take them to the zoo, or, you know, Laser Quest or something like that. That's quite good, like IOUs for things, or gift cards for them. Luke Games, hello. Oh, you came from Laura's channel. Well, welcome to the live stream. Come say hello. People, come say hello to Luke. Luke is a newbie here. You're getting ready to go to work, Discovery World. I hope you have a good, well, it's lunchtime, so I guess you're going into an evening, a sort of midday evening shift, are you? Go and do a late Halloween wake up call dressed as a zombie. No, that's mean, and I don't think Ofsted would approve. Or the parents. Yeah, I think that'd be a bit mean. I like them sleeping. Cold rain apparently, but baking pork roast. Oh, pork roast and vegetables with crackling, with a nice big bit of crackling. Okay, now I want that for my dinner. Good ideas there. I'm scribbling. Yeah, get scribbling. Yeah, I think well, for all kids actually, sort of personal gifts, you know, sort of spending time with them. Not all kids appreciate it because I think some children have grown up with very much like a possessions type thing, being given lots of stuff, and you know, Christmas has been about lots of things to open, and you know, if you suddenly gave them an IOU for a trip, or you know, a card with a picture of stuff in it that you want to take them to, they might not appreciate it. But you know, we have so much. We're in such a kind of a possessions ruled world that I just think if we can kind of get rid of some of that materialistic I must have approach that kids kind of feel the need for and have kind of been brought up in, and you know, they have it shoved down their throats, don't they, on the TV, like adverts for stuff, you know, the next thing they must have. And I think the thing is, my kids don't watch a lot of TV, so they don't see the adverts, which is quite good. But obviously they go to school with other children, and so they do hear about things. They watch YouTube, so although they don't get a lot of adverts, they do see things. But it's definitely better than watching all the adverts, because they end up asking for things, and then you get it, and they never play with it. So, yeah, I think trips, doing nice things with them. Andrew, hello, hello. Sorry, I was having a bit of a rant about what to get older children, or to get any children, really. I know wee Bob, definitely getting hungry now she said about that pork. Outdoor pursuits, activities, canoeing, climbing. Yeah, exactly. Those sorts of things are really good for presents, especially older ones. You know, I spend so much time with little kids that I sometimes struggle to find ideas for my older boys. But if you do a bit of Googling, you can find some amazing things. Like I said, we've started doing this space golf, and it's basically crazy indoor golf, but with a space theme. My boys love it. In fact, they're going there this weekend with my sister and a couple of their friends. You know, take them somewhere that's got pool tables and some arcades. You know, we don't do arcades hardly ever. Like if we go on holiday, I might give them, say, £5 and say you can spend that in the arcades. But as a general rule, I don't take them. But they love it just because they never do it. It's a nice treat for them. Sorry, did I put my hand on the mic again? I need to sit on my hand. Sorry, I'm sorry. You fell down the mic hole. It was probably censoring myself. Probably talking rubbish, so censoring myself. You finish work at 11:30 and then off to bed, I guess. Escape room. Yeah, escape rooms are fun. I thought my other half, Lee, would quite fancy doing one of those, but he says he's not really into it. But yeah, escape rooms sound amazing. You can get them in all different themes as well. So, you know, and that's an hour, I believe, of time spent doing something. I don't know, what else is out there? I tell you what I'd like to do, and it's something Kenzie said he wants to do at some point, and that's that an indoor skydive, you know, where you've got the air coming up from underneath. You get the feeling of skydiving, but without being too far off the ground. Magnet fishing. Yeah, Kenzie keeps asking me to get a big magnet for the magnet fishing. So yeah, we really need to do that. Just buy them a big magnet and take them to a canal. See what they can pull up. I don't know, what else is there? I don't know. There's loads. I mean, there is loads. There's loads of stuff. Yeah, my brain's gone a bit. I think I've exhausted it a bit. I can't think what else. I mean, you can get those red letter day things, but they're a bit pricey. I tell you what is good for the younger ones, well, even for the 16-year-old, their Admiral, the insurance company, do teenage driving lessons. Kenzie got those last year for Christmas, and I think each driving lesson's about half an hour, and I think it costs £30 for half an hour. Various places do it all over the place. We did it on the top of a car park in our local shopping centre. But, you know, if you go onto the Admiral website, I can't remember actually what it's called. Admiral Youth Young Driver, I think it's called. Young Driver. Yeah, and they get their first taste of driving lessons. And oh, it's brilliant. You get to watch them. You can pay a bit extra and get like a video of them in the car doing their driving. And they get a workbook, and then they can work their way through, so you can do extra lessons. And I mean, it's something useful that, you know, if you start them off doing it every now and then when they're 10, by the time they start actual driving, they'll have already got a feel for the car, and they'll already know the basics of driving, so it will just be practice by that point. Jeff, have a great day. Yes, get Ethan to school and Joe to work. Have a great day, buddy, and we'll chat to you soon. Say goodbye to Joe for me. Landing a 747 in a simulator. Looks good but expensive. I would crash it. I guarantee you I'd crash it. Although they have like autopilot. I just put it on autopilot and drink a cup of tea. Banger racing is a good way to learn how to drive. Yeah, I had a few friends actually that did like the youth banger racing. You know, and they were all driving. I'm not entirely sure safely, but they were all driving. I think the only thing with things like banger racing is you've got to make sure you don't pick up bad habits. Whereas if you're doing the actual lessons when you're younger, you're not picking up bad habits. Because, yeah, a few of my friends, although they could drive quite capably, because of the banger racing, they were doing things they shouldn't do, and they were getting marked down for it, or, you know, they would do something and it was like, well, no, you're not allowed to do that. And they kind of had to relearn a bit. But yeah, I think that all those sorts of, they're kind of practical things, but they're fun. And because kids think they're too young to drive, getting in a fully grown adult's car and driving it is amazing. You know, they just think that is amazing. Bad habits. Nothing wrong with nudging people. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you know, you're not meant to bump into people. It's not bumper cars. Although, you know what? Bumper cars don't call them bumper cars now, do they? They call them dodgems, because they want you to avoid each other. They don't really like you banging into each other. You get told off for bumping into people. Morning, Worm's Eye View and friends from Vancouver Island, BC, Canada. Good morning, Food Forest Permaculture. We are actually just after lunch in the UK. It is 1:30 in the afternoon. Vancouver Island. I have family in Vancouver. I have, well, not in Vancouver. My family are from Delta. No? Surrey. And I've got my aunts on Pender. And my aunt used to live on the top of a hill in Trail. Like on the top of a mountain in Trail. That is why cars have bumpers, so you can bump them. Yeah, maybe not. I don't think I'd want you teaching my kids to drive, Rob. 8:30 in the morning. What are you up to, Megs? What are you doing with your day? Have you got work today, or are you home with kids, or something completely different? My lot are all asleep, if you guys have just come in. They're all having a little snooze on the sofa. I've only got 2 today, so it's quite quiet. Just sent the kids off to school. Oh, lovely. Peace and quiet for you then. Make the most of it. Monday is my quiet day. I don't have any little ones during the day on a Monday, and then Friday I don't work. Now that I have used your brain and others, you've got to go, oh, you've just come and used us for our ideas. Wee Bob, how rude. Well, as your punishment, you've got to go and make sure you give me a little like with that thumbs up before you leave. I have no shame. Have a good day, Wee Bob. Thank you very much for coming and saying hi. And I hope that some of those ideas were useful for Christmas ideas for your kids. You'd have them doing Fast and Furious bank jobs. Yeah, you probably would. Right. Well, you're certainly not a good role model for my kids. You live outside Victoria, a village called Cordova Bay. Oh, okay, that's not somewhere I've heard. I'm going to have to Google it on my map now and have a look. Thank you, wee Bob. I shall let you off then. You can leave and know that I shall not be cross with you for using my brain for Christmas ideas. It's nice that some of you guys know each other on here. I like going into live streams where I know a few people and can say hi. Where's Josh gone? Has he vanished? He came in, he said hi, and then he's gone. Oh, I tell you what it is. Woohoo! I think it's probably Totally Kathy's live stream, isn't it? So he's probably gone over to say hi to Totally Kathy. She usually does a live stream about this time. I've hijacked her spot yet again. Bad Pippa. Bad Pippa. Yeah. I can't believe how quickly these subs are going now. You start to struggle, I think. I think maybe it's you don't know what you're doing when you first start up and nobody knows about you. And then you kind of get into a bit of a community and you start finding live streams and things like that and you chat to more people. And then the subs go up. You're upset that Brett has disappeared. I know. He came, he said hi, he left. Is he doing his naked shower in a car park video again? Probably. I'm surprised that guy hasn't been arrested. I love that other guy came up to him and complained about him having his shower. Do you think that's appropriate here? Oh, I'll tell you what, he's braver than me, even if he was in his swimming trunks. Vegan Eyes, how are you? Yours are all asleep and so are you. Yours all asleep, mine are. Yes, they are. I've only got 2 today and they are sleeping. Yeah. They've been asleep for half an hour, just over half an hour now, so. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. It's what happens because I talk so much in my live stream. I run out of oxygen. I start yawning. Drinking coffee and not my green juice. And not your green juice. So I have to see how the day of digging roots for a boil down will go. That's your job for today, is it? You've got to go dig roots. Yeah. Oh, you've only got 2 little ones as well, Vegan Eyes. Yeah. So have you got the 2 little sisters that I think I saw on one of your videos? Were they sisters? I think they were sisters. You just got them off. I'll whisper then. Don't want to wake them up. I tend to put the kids down. It's not as bad now, actually. But what used to happen is I used to get them off to sleep. And then my old postman that I used to have, not the guy that does it now, but the old one, would come to the door and then he gives like the biggest bang on the door like he's coming through it and wake them up because he'd got something that wouldn't fit through the letterbox. They're not sisters. We've been doing Thanksgiving stuff today, Vegan Eyes. We've been doing sort of starting our Thanksgiving sort of activities because I was a week ahead of myself and thought it was this week and it's next week. Photo Camper Life UK. I don't think we've chatted. Hello from North Wales. Which bit of North Wales are you from? We went to Prestatyn, but that didn't feel very Welsh. In fact, I don't think I came across a single Welsh person in Prestatyn. You work Tower Hill, London. Oh, Tower Hill in London. Is that near the Tower of London? I'm thinking it must be. In the centre of London. Llangollen? Is that right? Llangollen? Have I said that correctly? My Welsh is getting better. I'm learning. Yep. Oh, look at me. I only know that because we stayed in Llanelli. And I learnt to say the L's as clus. Okay, I'm not entirely sure. We went to a tin mine somewhere near Snowdon. In a hill in the middle of nowhere. That was in North Wales. Yes, that's the day of digging yacon. Oh, never heard of that. Sunchokes, are they like artichokes? Ocker, I have heard of an ocker. Carrots, I know what those are. Spuds and parsnips. Oh, okay, so there's some unusual vegetables there that I've not heard of. Do you sell your veg as well, or is this purely for you guys? Is it something that you kind of like homesteading and have the food just for you, or do you have it as a business and sell your produce to others? I want to know what a yacon is. It sounds like bacon. I don't suppose it tastes like bacon, does it? Yacon. Or the Yukon. Sounds like the Yukon. I want to know what an ocker is as well. I've heard that. Is ockers what they used to make ocarinas out of? Did they hollow out ockers to make ocarinas? That would make sense. Discovery World. So you are up by the Tower of London. Ah. And by Tower Bridge and all that area. Yeah. My London knowledge wasn't very good, mainly because it's a city and I avoid cities because there's too many people. But I'm getting better with my London knowledge. I've been in a few times. You have to run, Joy. That is a shame, but thank you very much for coming to say hi. I'm only going to stay on, I think, for an hour, so I've got about 20 minutes. Because that's usually how long the little ones sleep for. Lovely to have you join us, Joy. Thank you so much. You sell some for eating. Oh, you sell some and some are for eating. The old age home. The old age. Oh, right. Oh, that's good. So you're supplying food for a range of people then. The old people's home, the food bank, yourself. That's really good. And you're making some income on it as well. That's really good. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for the rest of the day. What shall I do for the rest of the day? Well, let me think. The children, when they come home, Ruby has asked to make... What did she ask to make? Because we're doing our Thanksgiving stuff, she has seen a Statue of Liberty weaving kit thing. So she's going to do that when she comes in. Oh, excuse me. What happens when you sit down? You've been on your feet all day running around doing stuff and then you sit down. It's always the worst time of day because I relax and then I get sleepy. What else are we going to do? Oh, I've got some Indian headdress sets to make for the Native American Indians. Finishing Chocky hubby bought me. Oh, don't tell me that. Now I want chocolate. I haven't got any either. Oh, hold on a minute. What do I? I've got some. Wait there. Hold on. The nearest thing I've got to chocolate. Oh, it's not even chocolate, is it? I thought it was the chocolate cocoa thing, but it's not. There, look. I'll have this as a treat. Itchy nose. Naked bar. It's carrot cake. I actually thought it was the chocolate cocoa thing. Let me just put it down there so I can open this. Yeah, I thought it was the chocolate cocoa bar, but it's not. It's carrot cake. Now, talking of food, you like them? They're really nice, aren't they? They're like a good treat. A treat that's actually not that bad for you. I do keep munchies under the bed because my 12-year-old eats anything that's available. So I keep them under the bed where little people can't find them. Unless, of course, he watches this video. But he knows better than to go rummaging in my cupboards for stuff. He really would get in trouble then. Well, wouldn't you like to know, Rob? I'm not telling you. Nothing really interesting. My hair dries under there. Hunt, gather and grow. Bye for now. All the best. Howard. It has been lovely chatting to you. I'm sorry if I don't remember your name next time you're on here. But, so please do remind me. Oh, thank you very much. It's been lovely chatting to you too. Good luck with your root pulling. Mange tout. I have to always say mange tout. It's like, mange tout, Rodney? Mange tout. I can't help it. It's just inbuilt in my brain. How are you? Lemon Bakewell. I like the lemon. I like the lemon drizzle cakes of these, and the Bakewell tart ones of these. They're so good. Oh, I'll tell you what, I learnt a new word a couple of weeks ago. Someone I was watching. A mukbang. Never heard of it before. It's where you eat copious amounts of food and chat to people at the same time on YouTube. Who knew? I'm not sure one bar counts as a mukbang. Oh no, veganese. You're not going to like that, are you? You don't like the cat killing things. Is it still alive and running around the house, or has it actually killed the mouse? Yeah, Monge too. I wish you had enough to go around as well. We would all like a little bit of that lemon bakewell. The mouse is in your hands. Is it alive? I was watching a mouse at my mum's house. A mouse at my mum's house. Running around under the bird feeder. You're watching a blonde in bed having a munch. My day is complete. If that's what floats your boat, Rob. Send me food and I will sit here and eat it. Preferably chocolate. I didn't know there was a need for a service like that. Still alive, but for how long? Oh, has it been injured? We have a little place near us called Tiggy Winkles, St Tiggy Winkles, and it is actually quite well known around the UK now. But it is a animal wildlife hospital. So things appear on my doorstep, and I end up driving them to the wildlife hospital all the time. The cat could have come down the garden with a cat in its mouth. Now that would have been interesting to see. Oh, the mouse with a cat. Yeah, that would have been interesting to see too. Oh, curly whirlies. I love curly whirlies. Don't start retracting your messages, Monge, too. We saw what you wrote and it was quite funny. Just because you made a mistake. Oh yeah, I love curly whirlies. They're like... Try that again. Mouse with a cat in his mouth. Give me some sweets. Yeah, Discovery World. That's how I feel. Give me the sweets. Give me the sweets and the chocolate. See, this is what happens, you see. Lee says, I'm not going to get you anything because when I come home with sweets and chocolate, you tell me off. And then he comes home without sweets and chocolate. I'm like, I want sweets and chocolate. He's like, well, if I got you sweets and chocolate, I'd be in trouble. Yeah, I know. You just can't please a woman. It's alive and in your holder. Your holder? What sort of holder is that? At least it didn't let go of it and, it ended up running around your house, hiding under your washing machine or something. I think we finally solved our rat in the loft problem. I think I know my neighbour's got rid of her chickens. So she had them, and within a week the rats were back. And then she now hasn't got her chickens anymore. She only had them for a couple of months. And literally within a week the rats have gone. My neighbours said the same thing. So we think that probably the chickens... Well, I know chickens attract rats, but that's why they're all getting in our roofs again. Oh yeah, good idea. You have a nice recipe for moussaka. Rob, that's terrible, but actually quite funny. Just had a brew with a stem ginger butter cookie. Oh, yeah. My nan's favourite thing was like stem ginger. She'd have stem ginger biscuits. She'd have stem ginger chocolates. I think she just used to have like stem ginger pieces. Stem ginger always reminds me of my nan. It was always too much for me. Too gingery. Too much. Right, I'm going to go for another 10 minutes, people, and then the urge for another cup of tea is taking over. And also, I'll probably have to put my phone on charge before I go and do the school run. So if I chat to you for another 10 minutes, that gives me an hour before I need to go and do the school run. Yeah. I wonder how long the kids will stay asleep. It's really nice to have some downtime. When you spend so much time full on with the kids, it's really nice to do a bit of downtime. You need to do the washing up from lunch. Oh, Thankfully, mine have got packed lunches, so it didn't require a lot of washing up. And I've just put my dishwasher on. And my children will empty my dishwasher. That is the job that my boys have, emptying the dishwasher. 9 people. 9 people still in here. Everyone's popped in on their lunch break. Check you lower walls of your house. The rats have to get in the cavity of the wall. Yeah, do you know, I thought that's what they were doing. I mean, I've been told that our walls have got cavity insulation, but I know also that rats eat through everything. I mean, they eat through concrete. So, I think our walls are fine. Definitely out the back, because we have the conservatory on the back, they can't get in. And either side, we're fine because we are in the middle of a terrace. And out the front, I'm pretty certain there's no holes. My neighbour next door has heard the rat come up the back of the house in hers and up in the back of her house. And I'm hearing them come in from the loft corner at the front of the house. So I think they get in from hers and then they're coming through the gap in the eaves between our houses. Don't think they're getting, unless they're coming in literally like underground, because that's the other problem we've had. Like at one point I made a big wooden box to hide all the bins and the rubbish and stuff before we were given wheelie bins, and the bottoms of the bin bags were being eaten through because they were tunneling from under the shed all the way under my garden and then up like under the patio and then up underneath and eating the bin bags to get to the dirty nappies of all things. It was disgusting. So then we got a big metal bunker, like coal bunker, to put all our bin bags in because they couldn't get into that. And now we've got wheelie bins that the council have given us, so we don't have that problem anymore. It's definitely reduced the rat problem. Now everyone's got wheelie bins. They made while you think they have been sleeping. You need to clean up the mess that they have made. Yeah, no, I can hear them. You see, with us, we always have to have them either within hearing or sight at all times, the kids that we look after. That is an Ofsted requirement. And they're asleep, and my house is so small that I can hear them even if they sneeze, cough. I mean, they've got the telly on down there just because I put that on very quietly and I can hear that. So I can hear them. The insulation helps them get up, really. I thought it might block it, but then I figured they'd eat their way through and make a little tunnel. Your washing up needs doing. Oh, I don't know. Tony B, you were trying to get me to do your shopping the other day, and now you're trying to get her to do your washing up. Cheeky bugger. Desmond's Donders. How's things with you? Popped on and found my live stream. Yeah, I'm only going to be here for another 6-7 minutes, and then I'm going to go make myself a cup of tea and hopefully have half an hour's peace and quiet while the kids stay asleep, if I'm lucky. Rats love drain pipes. Yeah, they do. Although there were no rats in Tom and Jerry. I think you'll find that was a mouse. Yeah. They can get onto the roof through the drain pipes. What about one of those ultra... Do you know what? I had an ultrasonic thing for 3 years that worked. I think I've got the only deaf rat in the entire world, because I went and bought one that's now got surround sound speakers. It was like 20 odd pounds, really powerful. When you press the button, it deafens me. It hurts. And I've got it sort of up high, so nothing's blocking it, so it's got a good range. Doesn't seem to make a difference. I think it does deter them a little bit, but next door actually had poison down and rat traps. And the rat trap would go off. They'd go up the next day to go and get the rat, and another rat was eating the one in the rat trap. It was disgusting. And they were getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So I think there was one rat eating all the ones they caught, and then coming in, dancing a jig in my loft, and then bogging off. There was something half eaten in my loft as well, to be honest. I found a skull and fur, and we were like, where the hell did that come from? But I think they must have dragged it through the wall from next door. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. Cannibals. Everyone's saying hi. 22 air rifle will keep the kids busy. Do you know what? I remember my dad had an aviary when I was growing up, and he used to sit with an air rifle every now and then, He just used to sit with an air rifle by the aviary, not shooting his birds, but waiting for rats to come out from under the aviary. Finish off replacing the extractor fan. Need 3 pairs of hands. Waiting for Lindsay to get home. Why? She got 3 pairs of hands. I always said the more kids you have, the more arms you should grow. I reckon that when you are pregnant, you should grow an extra set of arms, and then as the children become less, like as those arms get used less, they shrink back into your body again. We've not evolved far enough. Elephants don't like wall insulation. Well, I haven't got elephants. It's not a sign of one anywhere. They sound like elephants. I don't think I've actually got an elephant up there. I like elephants. 2 will help. Oh, good. To say, if she's got extra arms, that's pretty impressive. Should be an octopus. Maybe we should train octopus, octopus to help people. We should, you know, they've got big brains, so maybe we should train them to help hold things for us and pass tools to us. They would be really good working for the NHS. They could pass the right tool needed for operations. That would be good. I better not say that, because you know what will happen. The government will go, that's a really good idea. And then it will be another reason to not employ people, and it will save on their money. And then the nurses will get even less. So just forget I said that. Glad they've gone. Had them in mine a few years ago. Thing is, yeah, they do keep you up. And this is it. They've been keeping me awake a lot and really messing with my sleep. Which I think is why I've been so tired the last few weeks. I seem to open every one of my vlogs and go, I'm so tired. But the rats have me up a lot. Thankfully, I've had a week free of it though. Just arrived a bit late. I think we've a rat in the garden eating the chicken food. If you've got chickens, I will guarantee you've got a rat. I tell you what, I thought my chickens ate so much until every night I picked up the chicken food, brought it in, and then took it out the next day. I tell you what, my chickens hardly ate anything. I was feeding the entire rat population for my village. I did not know you used to be a dragon slayer. No, that's something for your CV. Anyway, I like dragons. You shouldn't kill dragons. Are you off then off to work, Discovery World? Have a great evening and afternoon, and I hope work is not too tricky for you. You're very good. Seen any dragons lately? No, and if I did, I wouldn't tell you because I like dragons. Did you see my hoggy? No! Do you know what? I knew there was something. I saw that you'd put a video up. What was I doing? I was in the middle of doing something, and the little notification came up and said something about a hedgehog. And I was like, right, I'll go watch that when I finished. And then it was obviously too far down my stream by the time I got to it in the evening. I'll go back and check. You can well believe that. What can you well believe? What did I say? I talk too fast. I say too much. But he's a dragon slayer. That I like dragons. That the government would rather have octopus than nurses because they're cheaper. Any of those things. Or all of those things. Right, people, 2 minutes, and then I'm going to go and make a cup of tea and go and check on my small people. It's all very quiet down there. I can hear the telly, but I can't hear them. Put my cat, Rhubarb, in your loft. He kills anything that moves. I think that's an awesome name for a cat, Rhubarb. Do you have a dog called Custard? Oh, look, my phone's dying now as well, 15%. That's definitely a good name. You finish at 4:30 today. I meant to finish at 5:30. Not bad, is it, for 4:30? What time did you start, though, today? That is when they are up to no good, when it goes quiet. Yeah, normally I'd say that, but not when they're sleeping. I mean, literally, my house is a 2 up, 2 down. So I know when they're up to no good. I've got ears like a bat. In fact, I go to other people's houses and I pick up on what their kids are doing. I'm like, are they meant to be doing that? Are they meant to be in there? Do you realise one of them's up that ladder? 8:30. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad day at all. No. If you can avoid doing long days, that's good. I do start at 7:45 for one family. And then the other kids arrive about 8:15. And then I'm usually done by 5:30 at the latest. But Mondays I don't have little ones, and that has made such a difference to my kind of feelings on things. I feel less stressed. I feel I've got more patience. Not having little ones on a Monday. Good for my sanity, I think. Right, 1 minute, people. On the countdown. It's your 1 minute warning. And then Pip's finishing playing and she's off to go and make a cup of tea. No more playtime for Pip. Camro Drone, hello, hello. You're coming just as I'm leaving, I'm afraid. I said I was going to do an hour and then I'm scooting off. I've got little ones sleeping and I know they'll do an hour. Much longer and I'll be pushing my luck. Great that you're watching from Japan, though. That's great to hear. I don't think I've got anyone that I've chatted to from Japan on here. You are my first. What was your age? I started at 6 and finished at 6. Hell no. That's not. 6 o'clock doesn't even exist in my house. It does for my kids because they get up at 6. But no. That's not happening. Okay, you lovely people. Thanks for coming to watch me. Thanks for the chit chat. And I will talk to you all very, very soon. Have a great day. Bye.